Hello, seers and seekers. Thank you so much for coming and visiting me here on my channel. My name is Lucy B, and I would like to ask you a question. If you are here, this title must have somehow piqued your interest. Are you someone who is interested in unlocking the secrets of what your dreams may be trying to convey to you? Or rather, what are the messages from your angels through your dreams trying to convey to you? You may be having dreams that you keep repeating over and over and over again. And it's starting to bug you. And it's like, why am I having these dreams? What is being told to me? Well, what we're going to do is these cards right here were picked by your angels as I set the intention of this reading to reach those who are going to be watching it via communicating with my own angels. And these are the cards that came out. So, what I'm going to have you do is pick one or more of these cards that resonate with you. And there's going to be a message and a title of each one of these cards. That'll give you some idea as to a particular dream that you may be having because you're drawn to it. There's something about the card that reminds you of something. There's something about the card that's calling to you. So, this may be one of the particular dreams that you are having over and over. And then I'm going to do using the tarot and my angels connecting with yours, trying to get some additional meanings behind the dreams that you may be having. So let's go ahead and start with number one. This is the first card, number one, right here. See if this one is one that calls to you. This is the second card for you. Take a look at this one. This is the third card here. And this is the fourth card right here. So take a moment, take a deep breath in and blow out. See which one piques your interest. Which one calls to you? Why does it call to you? And then I will see you at your reading, either for pile 1, 2, 3, or 4. And let's see if we can get some additional information for you as to what your dreams are all about. See you at your reading. Hello, pile 1. You picked this particular very interesting looking card. And let's untape the title and the explanation of what this particular dream may be for you. And you have deceased. Now, what does this mean? The deceased symbolizes past emotions or unfinished business that you may have. Dreaming of them suggests you're reflecting on unresolved experiences or relationships. This dream marks a moment of transformation, urging you to reconcile with the past and move forward with greater clarity. So, when you are dreaming about your grandmother, your grandfather, your father, your friend, people that you maybe have not thought about for a long time and have passed, and all of a sudden they come into your dreams, they're trying to reach out to let you know that although your path is beautiful and you've come a long way, there are parts within your life that you still are not addressing. There are parts within the paths of your life that you still are not achieving for whatever reason that may be. Fear, holding back for whatever reason. And they want you to know that they know that you are having a difficult time getting through whatever obstacles you have in your life, but they know that you have so much more potential to be able to move forward. There's a transformation that they know is on the horizon for you, as this beautiful card represents looking out into the horizon. And they want you to know that work a little harder towards becoming unstuck with what is keeping you from moving forward. You are being urged, as the card says, to let go of the past and to move forward because the past may be keeping you stuck where you are. Very nice. Let's put this card over here. All right. These are my dream cards right here, and they will give me a little bit more insight as to you. Who you are, what keeps you from moving forward. What are your obstacles? And you got the number 29. You are very divinely guided. You are someone who is very, very spiritual. You are also somebody who is very kind hearted. I see a softness, a gentleness about you. You're somebody who looks at life, at the good side of life, the good things in life, even though things around you may not be turning out as well as you would like them to. And you're very protected by your angels. As this card shows, you're wrapped in the feathers and being carried forward. So you have a lot of protection from your angels. You have a lot of protections from your guardian angels, and you have a lot of protection from your past loved ones. You're someone who looks towards the future in a bright way. Although you try and be somebody who is very independent and likes to do your own thing when you want to, you also need to reach out and ask for support and guidance from those around you. I feel like you want to do things so many times on your own without anybody's support, without anybody's help, but you need love and support as well along the way. I feel that if you let go and you allow yourself to be uplifted and guided through your path without struggling so much and pushing against it so much, I feel that things will be easier for you and move in better direction for you into the future. It's almost you're being lifted up by this card. The feeling that I get is you are being lifted and guided into your future, guided into where you still need to be going with the number 29. You may be 29 years old. This is also 9 plus 2, which equals 11, which is the master number 11. Some of you may have a life path number 11. You may also be a life path number 2 or a life path number 1. Look into that. Life path number 1 are people that are very much independent, but 2, life path number 2 are here to create harmony and to guide others and to be an inspiration to others. Life path number 11, as the master number 11, indicates that you may be somebody who's highly intuitive, highly magical in your life. Just an overall beautiful spirit that I'm getting from you. All right. Now, let's go get into looking at What other information, angels, and welcome angels of those listening, what other information do you try to convey to them in their dreams? What is it that you're trying to convey to them in their dreams? If you can give me specifics of their dreams, that would be wonderful too. This one right here. Let me put this here. All right. We have Leo. Somebody here is a Leo, a fire sign. And the message that I have here is lighten up with the last quarter moon in Leo. So, as I was saying earlier with the intuitive card right here, I feel like you are somebody who doesn't always ask for support and help, and you just take everything on your shoulders, which is really stressing you out. So, some of the messages that you may be getting within your dreams is telling you to slow it down, take some rest, don't take things so seriously within your life. You may get a lot of dreams where there's conflict, and that conflict is your anxiety, the anxiety that subconsciously you release at night. So, whenever you have a dream that there's a lot of conflict within your dreams, a lot of fighting, that is a fight that you have within your own self. I get the impression that you are somebody who is also very competitive or someone who is very perfectionist, putting a lot of pressure within yourself. Your dreams are telling you, your angels are telling you through your dreams to tone it down a little bit. Let's see what else we have here. What other information do you have for those listening? Thank you. And we have the number 37 with caring. Beautiful. Not only are you someone who cares about others tremendously and you overextend yourself helping others too much sometimes, I might say. You are being told within the dreams not only to lighten up, but you need to spend some time taking care of yourself, taking care of what is hurting you, both physically and mentally. Taking the time to slow yourself down, doing things that make you happy. This card here signifies to me someone who is very nurturing and caring to others, male or female, but you overextend yourself once again. So the call here and the dreams that you may be having are letting you know slow it down, take your time to do things for your own self. The cleaning of the house will be taken care of eventually. The dinners, the working overtime to please others or to leave everything perfect before leaving the office because the next day you'll just have extra work. All of that puts a tremendous amount of stress on you, and you're being asked to find a different way. If you are going to be that way, try and find a way where you are taking more breaks or just letting go and not completing everything as perfectly. If the house isn't cleaned because every Saturday you clean the house, skip it here and there. Take some time for yourself. All right. So let's use the tarot now and see if the tarot can give me a little bit more insight and specifics for you. Angels of those listening, please. What are the dreams that you What are the messages within the dreams that you are trying to convey to them? What other information do you have, angels? Very beautiful. We have the 6, which is the Lover's card, Major Arcana. We have the 2 of Cups, and we have the beautiful Queen of Cups. This is a lot of water energy. We have cups and cups, and then we have the lovers. This is a very emotional reading. The dreams that come to you have a lot of emotional content to them. You may be having dreams of love. You may be having dreams of romance. You may be having dreams of connections to people. But when you look a little further, this is about emotional unfulfillment, perhaps, or you're experiencing unfulfillment within your own self, emotional unfulfillment within your own self, emotional unfulfillment from others. I'm feeling from here that you really would love to have more of a connection with someone. Even if you are in a relationship with someone, there is something in the relationship that is leaving you a little bit wanting. I feel that you are the Queen of Cups, gives a lot. You are giving a lot, but you're not receiving back what you would like to get. You would like to have this partnership, this stability with the Lover's card, which is harmony and beautiful stability coming together in partnership. And I feel, even though none of this here is in reverse, I feel that you want more. And this comes through in your dreams. Within your dreams, you may have a lot of emotional dreams. You may have dreams where there's crying, where there's anxiety, where there's frustration. It comes from a wanting of something that is not being fulfilled, is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm feeling. Take a look at this original card again. The deceased symbolizes past emotions or unfinished business. Do you sometimes have recurring dreams of somebody of your past? And this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but somebody that you had an emotional connection with from your past. And things may have ended inappropriately or in a harsh way, or maybe you didn't have closure with them. Dreaming of them, it says, suggests you're reflecting on unresolved experiences or relationships. This dream marks a moment of transformation, urging you to reconcile with the past and move forward with greater clarity. So, at least for one person here, this is a very emotional reading right here, telling me that there are emotional parts with you, there are feelings within you that come out in your dreams as wanting, as lacking in something. And maybe this has something to do, at least for some of you, of ending a relationship that didn't fulfill your needs and it wasn't ended in an appropriate way or in a way that allowed you to have closure. So it comes out in your dreams. What else, angels? Could be friendship. It could be somebody who passed and you were not able to tell them how you felt about them before they passed. And this comes out in your dreams. This is what I just received right now. So the messages that I am getting from what I have been told so far is dreams that are sent to you, and they are very emotional. You have a lot of feelings. You may even wake up sometimes crying. I feel what they are telling you is two parts or three parts, depending on here who needs to hear this. First of all, to start taking better care of yourself. If you're having dreams that are very anxious, that you have a lot of anxiety, that's a wake up call from them to you to take more time for yourself and to slow yourself down. The messages of love and of connection here tells me that there may have somebody who passed who you weren't able to say what you wanted to say to them. And this keeps coming back within a dream form, a dream state. This could also symbolize that you yearn to have the same love and affection that you give out to others returned. And there may be within your relationships conversations that you may have to express your wants and your own needs, and that they're not being fulfilled. And of course, whenever there is a dream about death or about dying or deceased, it's actually a transformational level. It's a symbol of change. So your angels perhaps are letting you know that there is an aspect within you that needs a little bit of change. Little hidden messages within the dreams from your angels. So we are going to complete here with actual information from your guides right now, not from your dreams, but right now, what you need to focus on. What other advice, pieces of advice do they have for you? What other pieces of advice do you have for them right now? What other pieces of advice do you have, angels of those who are listening? What other pieces of advice do you have, please? Guidance from your angels, please. Pause. Very, very appropriate. Higher self and pause. Well, that just says it all right there. You are being asked within your dreams to slow it down. Let's see what else we have. Doesn't need a whole lot more explanation here. Your higher self is who you are connecting with also when you are in a dream state. And there's just too much going on within your life right now. You also have solitude with higher self again. Very interesting. Two times you got higher self. So, if you are someone who believes in working on your higher self or connecting with your higher self to become more intuitive within your life, if you are someone who believes in reaching the maximum state of your life so that you vibrate at the highest level that you possibly can, you're being asked to slow yourself down, to go into solitude, take a little bit of time for yourself. What is solitude? Solitude can be meditation. Solitude can simply be taking a nice warm bath and just clearing your mind throughout the day. Solitude can be when you go for a walk. Solitude can be when you are exercising and you are lost within your own self, listening to the music that you are listening to. So your angels are telling you, your guardian angels are telling you to retreat and to renew yourself through quiet time. Your nervous system is a wreck. And you can't really absorb much more into your life. When you quiet your mind, you will be able to start hearing the messages from your higher self. And if you are somebody who wants to draw in positive abundance within your life, this is something that you definitely need to do. Have a conversation with those in your life who are not giving you and fulfilling and lighting you up the way that they should because you deserve it. Letting go of something from your past that still may be haunting you today in your dreams. Knowing if that there was someone who passed and you were not able to say what you wanted to say to them, know that they are in a different atmosphere. They no longer hold any kind of grudges. They no longer think about anything. They are just living in the state of light and vibrating at a much different frequency than you are right now. The pain and suffering that you feel, the emotion that comes out within your dreams are being told to you that that is part of what you have to work on. That is all within you. Even the card right here with deceased, and we have this person looking out into the horizon, standing alone. That is who you should be contemplating to connect to your higher self, to look out into a beautiful sunrise or a sunset, quiet your mind and be alone in your own self, connecting to who you were born to be, transforming. These are the messages that I am getting. Let's finish up with angel numbers. If I can find where I placed the deck. Okay, finishing up with angel number messages for you. If this reading resonated with you, please feel free to leave me a comment and let me know if I connected with you. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video, all that fun stuff that we like to always say here on YouTube land. Let's see, what else do they have for you? What angel number messages? This one wanted to come out. We have number 555, change. How appropriate. There's a message of change with growth, resilience, transformation again, purpose, renewal, breakthrough, creative energy. So, very much so, it says you're about to level up. Although it may not feel easy at first, this challenge is preparing you for greater things that align with your highest of good. This is why you've been seeking. This is the why you've been seeking. Keep pushing forward. There's a reward waiting for you at the end of this journey. Very, very beautiful. Okay, I hope that you were able to get some insight into this reading, and I sure enjoy doing this reading for you. My name is Lucy B. Follow me on Seer and Seeker, and I'll see you at the next reading. Bye bye for now. Hello, Pile 2. Let's take a look at what this card is all about. Let's see, what kind of dream is this one? And it has falling. I can relate to that. I've had lots of dreams where I feel like I am falling. But let's see what it symbolizes and what your angels may be trying to tell you. So we have falling. symbolizes a loss of control and fear, often reflecting feelings of helplessness or uncertainty. However, it also represents deep transformation. I think pile one also had a message about change and transformation. You may have a message in there as well, so check that one out as well. This dream reminds you that the fall is leading to growth and new beginnings. Very nice. Even if it feels unsettling, as it is a necessary step in your journey. Very nice. Let's put that over here. So when I see this card of falling, what comes to my mind is a fear of falling, anxiety about falling, anxiety about not completing something, or messages that perhaps you are someone who is a real go getter and you have difficulty accepting when things are not going perfectly the way that you want to, and that creates a lot of anxiety that could all come out within your sleeping as well. But I wanted to take a look at my dream cards right here and see what card pops out for you to give me an further explanation about you per se, about who am I might be speaking with right now, what your personality, what your character is all about. And let's see, and we have the number 12. Look at that. A butterfly, which is the symbol of transformation, with the number 12, which ends up being the number 3, which is all about creativity and connection with people and being friendly and being a good communicator. So, what I am perceiving from this so far is, are you someone who has already gone through a big change within your life? Are you someone who's already taken the steps within your life to change? Or are you someone who is in the process of starting to take one step foot out there into the open and start wanting to change? What I'm getting from here is you are a person who's changed dramatically in your life and you are seeking to be a better person. You are seeking to have more harmony and happiness within your life. You have changed both physically and mentally. There are people that may have already made comments about how much you have grown, how much you have changed, how different you resonate and vibrate. You have put a tremendous amount of work into changing and being the person that you currently are. You are also, depending on who I'm speaking with, somebody who may be in the process of just starting out, seeking the answers, looking for a better way. There may be fear that still holds you back in moving forward. That is an area that you need to focus on. I feel that when our angels give us the falling dream, it is a dream telling us that we have to let go of something, that we're too wrapped up. We are too wrapped up in something within our lives, and we're afraid of letting go and just falling. It's a fear of letting go of something. It's a fear of maybe moving forward, even though you have changed tremendously in your life and you have done so much improvement in your life. There's still parts of you that is afraid to move forward and to reach for the stars. When you have a message from your angels and it is wrapped up in a falling, it's also a dream about having lack of control, as the card was saying. It's one of the actual most reoccurring dreams that we have, and I think angels connect their messages within that as well to try and give you information within that falling dream. It can be very, very scary when you experience it. Could also be the fear of what might happen. If I do this, what may happen? If I decide to change and to move forward and to take this big leap of faith, what might happen? Oh my gosh, the unknown. Oh my gosh, can I do this? And I feel that it creates a tremendous amount of anxiety in your life. And I think that's why your angels come in with messages to let you know that it'll be okay to surrender yourself to this lack, to not having necessary control of your life in all aspects, the lack of control of the unknown. It is the most powerful thing that you can do is let go and to make that choice. Now, let's take a look. Let's put this one over here as we know that this messages that they are sending you is transformation. They either are seeing you transform, they're guiding you through the whole process. Let's take a look at what additional information we have here from the moon cards. Okay, we have two that wanted to come out. We have this one right here with forgive with Pisces. And interesting, the second one, Pisces also. So I may be speaking to a Pisces here, double confirmation of Pisces. Also, Pisces energy is very emotional. They're also very intuitive. I see here lots of water. So this is all emotional based. A lot of the anxiety, the dreams that you are having are tied to a big amount of emotional, a fear of some sort, anxiety ridden. You also have forgive. And the forgive that I'm getting here is forgiving yourself of something. And then the honoring your feelings is telling me that perhaps you are not being always heard and validated in your life, within your relationships, within work, also causing this anxiety, this feeling of falling in your dreams. But your angels connect with you in your dreams and are yet letting you know that you may be your worst critic. You may be your worst critic. Whatever has happened in your life, that is in the past. You are moving forward into something new, like the new butterfly coming out of the cocoon. Forgive yourself for anything in the past that you may have done. But that doesn't mean let people walk all over you either. Your feelings should be validated. You are also being called to take the time to meditate, to take the time to connect more with spirit and your angels, to alleviate some of this stress, to alleviate some of this fear. You're a very emotional person. You're a very kind person. You're a very intuitive person as well. And you've come a long way. Let's see what the dreams card here have to offer. What is the main message I have here for you? We have plans with the number 39. You have big plans looking into the future. And I think sometimes the plans that you have don't always go the way that you would like them to. We have the 3 and the 9, 39. You may be 39. Let me know if you are in the comments. But that adds up to the number 12, which is back to the number 3. So we have double confirmation of the number 3. I think you're also being asked within your dreams and messages in your dreams also is to connect more with other people, to be more social with other people, to belong, to try and belong to a community, to be who you are and not care what other people think about you. If you are in a community of people who are judgmental, then move on to another community, somebody who will accept you for who you are, someone who will honor your feelings. I see you having a lot of big plans. I also feel that you are somebody who's very creative. Maybe you are an artist or you are an artist of some sort, dancer, painter, author, aspiring actress, something that's very creative in your life. And I think you have aspirations of wanting to do more with your life and you have big plans. But remember that it's wonderful to have big plans, but it's also to take care of yourself as well through those plans. I feel that maybe fear is something that may hold you back in achieving a lot of these plans. Perhaps there are things that have happened in your past that doesn't allow you to move forward, that creates some sort of fear. Maybe there has been some failures in your past, attempts at these plans that haven't happened. But this is a very beautiful card of looking into the future and moving in that direction. Letting go, painting the sky, whatever colors that you want. Maintaining your hope for your future. Keep those plans alive and keep going forward. All right, let's take a look at what tarot in with details we can get regarding your angels. Okay, we have the Death card, another card of transformation, another card of new beginnings, starting over again. Boy, that one just came out right away. Double confirmation. We have death, rebirth, we have transformation, and we have the transformation message in this one as well. You can't make up this stuff. It just happens beautifully. Good connection of your angels here with me today. Let's see, what other tarot card message do I have here for you? I have the Ace of Pentacles, nice. And we have here the King of Pentacles. All right, so a message in your dreams to you continues to be the message of from your angels to continue down the path of changing. Keep up your spirit. Keep moving forward. There is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow here for you, is what I'm feeling from this message right here. Wonderful opportunities coming your way. There's a rainbow over here too, a sunset and a rainbow. I feel like these two cards go hand in hand. There's great opportunities that are going to be coming your way, that's for sure. The angel messages that I'm receiving from you is they don't want you to stop fighting for what you want, for what your goals are, for what your dreams are. They want you to keep going. There is opportunity that is going to come to you in all aspects of your life. New beginnings, another confirmation of transformation. You have been somebody, I feel, who's gone through some major changes in your life. And then you have the King of Pentacles, another confirmation of positive resources in all aspects in your life, especially money coming towards you. Abundance, beautiful energy that I'm perceiving here for you. You've worked so very hard in your life already, and you've made so many changes. So I'm so happy that your angels are letting you know here to stick with the rainbow, keep going, keep pushing forward for that sunrise, that beautiful pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So nice. Let's see, what other information do we have here from your guardian angels now, right now, currently, not in your dream, currently, right now? What do your guardian angels need you to know? Right now, angels, angels of those who are listening, what is the messages for them, please? Thank you. What message are we giving them, angels? Thank you. And the card of choice is we have the caution card with the guardian angel and the leadership card, number 14 and number 6. Your angels have a message for you of being cautious about something in particular. Let me see if I can get a feel for what this may be about. So, messages right now from your angel is to be cautious about something within your life right now, to utilize your intuition before making a decision about something. You may know exactly what this is about. So listen to your intuition, and if it doesn't feel safe or right, don't go for it. Take a step back. Say no and just walk away. This may mean saying no to a job that doesn't feel right for you, or a relationship, starting a relationship, or going on a date, or making an investment of some sort, refusing to sign a contract that doesn't seem right to you, people pushing you to maybe do something that you don't feel comfortable doing. Your guardian angel is sending you an alert to stay safe and be cautious and think things through. And if it doesn't smell right, it ain't right. Don't go forward, big or small. If it doesn't feel right, don't go for it. The leadership card with number 14 is about having a desire to be a good leader in something within your own craft, being motivated in something, in a project, or motivated in a goal that you have. Your higher self wants is this is the card of the higher self, and it's telling you to keep moving forward in that dream that you have, the goals that you have, but maintain focus and dedication and consistency. Be consistent and disciplined. As I said earlier, people are seeing you change. They are seeing how you radiate. They are seeing something very different about you and they're taking notice. So, whatever you are doing, keep doing it. You're also getting to a point, I feel, that you've outgrown other people's control that they may have over you. I'm going back to this card again. And you're kind of fed up with it. And it's time for you, as your guardian angel is letting you know right now, time for you to put the brakes on that, to give yourself the respect that you need and to have others respect you. Forge ahead on your path with the goals that you have and stand up for yourself. Lead with confidence, nice and calm and cool and collected. The number 1 plus 4 is number 5, which is another card of change. So you have so much change in your reading, which is just beautiful and wonderful. Let me finish up by giving you angel number messages. What angel number messages should you be looking out for? What numbers should you be looking out for? We have this one that wants to come out 666. Now, it's not the devil number, okay? Not at all. 666 has gotten a bad rap. This is the number of reflection, healing, empathy, discovering yourself, compassion, awareness, and inner peace. Unexpected changes are on the horizon for you, challenging your thoughts and your feelings. This is a prime opportunity to reassess your identity, embrace a mindset shift, opt for optimism, confidence, and trust. Listening to your intuition, which was a message over here as well. Listen to your intuition and understanding your emotions are key to your growth and evolution. Listening to your intuition was the message of caution from your guardian angel. So, another message of taking it easy, taking it slow, and listen to your intuition, your gut feeling before making decisions of any sort. All righty. This was your reading number 2. My name was Lucy B. I sure hope you got something out of this reading. Please leave me a comment and let me know what kind of dreams you are having, especially if you're having this dream of falling a lot and how you feel about it. What are your feelings about it? Give me a little emoji if you don't like writing in comments, little thumbs up, whatever else you think would be appropriate, letting me know that you resonated with this reading. And I thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, until next reading, bye-bye for now. Hello, pile 3. Let's take a look to see what your card is revealing to you, what this particular message right here has in store for you. Very interesting here. Very interesting how it's looking over here at this demon. I'm wondering what it is that you have been dreaming about that looks similar to you in this image. Let me know. I'm very curious to find out what it could possibly be. Let's take a little reveal to see what the name of the card is and what the message is of the card. And we have enemy. Interesting. Enemy. So it says enemy symbolizes inner conflict or external challenges. Dreaming of an enemy suggests unresolved struggles, either emotionally or situational. It represents resistance from others or within yourself. This dream encourages you to confront internal battles and find the strength to overcome them. So, when you are dreaming something similar and the dreams are being brought to you from your angels, there's a message in there to you that indicates perhaps you were stressing too much over a particular part of yourself that you haven't yet learned to let go of or you haven't come to terms with. Some emotional situation that you are still being very resistant towards. And the enemy that seems to come out, the monster that seems to come out in your dream is actually the battle, the internal conflict that you are experiencing. So I'm feeling that when your angels are sending you this particular message, it's letting you know not to fear the monsters that you may think are around you. Those are not the ones that you need to be fearing, but rather, maybe you need to fear something within yourself, something that you have not come to terms with. Perhaps the person that you should be looking towards in your life of how and what your life is doing right now is you. If you are feeling that your life isn't where it needs to be or should be, perhaps it's coming from some resistance within you that you need to figure out and get the strength to be able to move on. So there's a hidden message here, I feel, if this card resonated towards you. Something about the monsters coming, if you have dreams about the devil or if you have dreams about ghosts or something wicked, it's the conflict, the anxiety within your own self, and your angels are trying to connect with you and let you know that this is the area that you need to focus on. Look into shadow work. Shadow work may be something that may help you if you feel that there are areas in your life, as we all do, right? Let's be real. We all have areas in our life that we have to work on. We all have our shadows. That is a given. We all have areas that we need to work on, faults that we have. and perhaps what you are experiencing within your dreams. Those conflicts, the fighting, the monster in the closet, even when you were a kid, it's something within your own self. So let's put this over here. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to try and tap into your particular energy and trying to get a sense using these cards as to what makes you tick, how you are, who I am reading to currently. Please remember to take what resonates and leave behind what does not, as there are other people who are listening to this and it might resonate with them. So be patient. If you pick this card, there's definitely something in here that will resonate towards you and give you some information. So let we go. Angels, let's go here. Thank you so much for being here. I'm trying to connect to the angels of those who are listening, the person who is listening specifically here. Give me one of these cards so that I can connect spiritually with them and be able to give them an idea of what I am feeling from them as confirmation that they are here with me. Thank you so much. And we have this beautiful card here, which is the number 36. Male or female, even though this is definitely a picture of a female. The image that I'm getting from here is a person who likes the finer things in life. And you are okay with working really, really hard to be able to get these finer things in your life. We have the 36 number here. Some of you may be 36 years old. It also adds up to the number 9. And the number 9 is about pure wisdom and being someone who is a very who's very big on on being charitable, a humanitarian, doing the right thing. Even recycling can make you someone who is somebody who is very conscientious about the world, about nature, about your surroundings, about the environment. Even though you may be somebody who enjoys the finer things in life, it is not at the expense of others or at the expense of nature or at the expense of other things in life. To get you what you want, you don't feel the need to push or hurt other people to get you there. I feel that you have a very sweet nature about you, although you can also be somebody who fights when you feel that something is not done correctly in your life, when somebody is not being treated fairly, including yourself. So, as a beautiful analogy that I heard one time is you're an iron fist inside a silk glove. So, on the outside, you may appear to be soft and tender and very loving, which you are, but on the inside, you're fierce and strong. You have a love and a beauty, you have a love and an affiliation for the beauty of things around you. Flowers, in particular, this rose here may be a connection to somebody here who that happens to be their favorite color rose or their favorite flower in general. You may also be somebody who has an affiliation for things of the past. When I'm looking at here, I see this beautiful woman who is dressed in an attire of maybe the Victorian era, the late 19th century. You may be somebody of European descent as well. Although you tend to always try and maintain happiness within your life, you also have a longing for something that you have not been able to achieve yet. Whatever that may be, if that is finding love, is that is achieving your goals financially or achieving your goals in your career, you have a longing to get there still, but you're not quite there yet. But you keep moving forward and the message that I'm getting here is to keep going forward and not let go. You also may have a favorite color as green, for example. I'm also feeling a lot of fire energy here, so you may be one of the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius. or Aries. I'm also feeling that you are very good at growing things, whether it's growing money, growing plants, you have a green thumb. Whatever you touch can turn into gold. You have that gentle touch about you. Very wise. Somebody who is also a person that gets envied a lot because you do have a certain beauty about you, male or female. You have a certain charisma and attraction. You have the flair of somebody who is very charismatic. When you walk into a room, somebody will look at you. You catch the eyes of lots of people looking at you. And you have a lot of side eyes that are looking at you at times as well. That comes with that beautiful shining personality that you have as well. Regardless if you are an introvert or you're somebody who's very, very quiet and shy, when you walk into a room, people look at you, especially when you dress up really nicely and you head on out to a party or a special event, people stop and look at you. So I hope that I was able to connect to those who are listening right now. And let's go on now to asking your angels, what are they trying to tell you in your dreams? Messages from your angels through your dreams. What else? Angels, what else? The angels of those who are listening and my angels, setting the intention, please, that I may be able to connect with the information of what is it that you are trying to tell them through their dreams. What messages are you providing to them through their dreams? We have Aries. I was mentioning up here that I was getting a feel for somebody who was a fire sign. So, interestingly, we get the new moon in Aries. So, the messages that you are receiving in your dreams, whatever the specific dreams may be, the dreams can be interpreted to be something giving you a positive sign to go for it. If you are finding, for example, in your dream that you see yourself having an interview for a job, and you see yourself approaching the interview very confident and very successful. You may not be looking necessarily for a job, but the message there is to go for it, to do something that you should feel confident about that will be positive for you. So that could be a way of a dream coming to you where you're very successful in the interview and you're just going forward and you're not worried and you're very charismatic and you're very happy and you're very confident about it. The message might not be go for an interview. The message might be go for it. Don't be afraid. Move towards that direction. Take action in whatever it is that you are trying to do. Very interesting. I would also like to take a quick peek to see what the new moon in Aries says for you from the book. I'm hearing the song New Moon on Monday. Yep. New moon in Aries. All right. New moon on Aries. This card, good. This card brings good news and opportunities abound for you. And your outlook is positive. Go through the doors that are opening up to you. There's every reason to believe you'll create what you want, even if you feel a long way from your goal. Keep going and be courageous. So that's what I was saying. It's a message of you wanting to do something, and perhaps in your dreams that you are getting, you are being very successful at doing something. And the message is not do whatever the dream was, but the message is more like let's analyze it a little bit better. The explanation or the actual message of your dream is to get moving and take action because the outcome will be positive for you. So it continues to say to chase your dreams with childlike enthusiasm and expect your desires to be satisfied. Don't sit around making plans. Take action. That's what I was saying. Believe in the divine timing and love. Make the first move if you dare and be proactive financially. So, this is a good sign if you need more courage or determination in doing something, or if you're just chasing someone or something frivolously but not taking the action. So be driven and be determined and take action and ditch away any scared fears that you may have. Call upon Archangel Ariel, who's a wonderful angel to ask when you are afraid of moving forward and you need the courage to do something, as well as Archangel Michael. All right, let's take a look at additional messages that there may be for you. Additional messages that your angels and your guardian angels let you know through your dreams. And you have the support. You're getting the number 41, which is 4 plus 1 is change. Number 5, which is all about change. And they are letting you know that go for whatever it is that you have been hesitant to do. You are not alone. You are being supported. They are supporting you within your dreams and letting you know that this is something that you should be going towards, that you should be doing. I see here this woman, and to me, she is in a dream-like state. She is sleeping. And so this to me is confirmation that you are receiving this support through your angels in your dreams. Perhaps the goal for it is going for buying a house, trying to put money down on a house that maybe you have been a little worried whether you should do it or not, or going on some type of vacation and wondering, should I do this? Do I have the money to do this? Can I leave work for a certain amount of time and enjoy something for myself? Whatever it is that you are internally holding back and afraid to move towards, the answer is to go for it and do it. Take the time to actually do it. So let's take a quick look over here again. So we're looking at at the message is something that you are holding back on, or maybe many things that you are holding back on to move forward and take the leap of faith to go forward. So let's read this again. I'm sorry, symbolizes inner conflict or external challenges. Driving an enemy suggests unresolved struggles, either emotionally or a situation. So the unresolved struggle in this case would be afraid to take the leap of faith and to move forward. That's a struggle that you have within yourself. It represents resistance from your own self. The dream encourages you to confront your internal battles and to find the strength to overcome them. All right, so let's keep going. And let's take a look now at tarot and see if tarot can give us a little bit more information. Please, angels of those who are listening to this reading, the ones who chose number 3, the enemy group, please, angels, let me know what additional information through the tarot you have for them. Thank you. Here's one card that came up. We have the Page of Swords, all in your head, things in your mind, and definitely this one, the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful card to get. Nine of Pentacles, having everything that you have that you can possibly want and more, getting what you want in your life. That reminds me very much of this card over here. Like I said, you are somebody who believes in the finer things in life, as the Nine of Pentacles card here. So it's connecting well with you. This is likely you. Even if you are someone who isn't basking in a bunch of money and a bunch of resources, you are probably so much more ahead in your life and so much more blessed in your life than you even imagine when you compare to other people. So it doesn't have to only be about money and having a nice car and having nice clothes. It could be the wealth and the abundance of love in your life as well, and family and people who adore you as well. Being a good worker, having a good job, all of these things as well. So let me have one more card. Thank you, angels. I got actually, oh my goodness, too many cards here. No, sorry, we can't have like 10 cards here. Let me shuffle a little bit here and ask for one more card, please, angels. One more card. Mm. Thank you. That one nicely flew out. Oh, and we have the Lover's card, another beautiful card to have. So you are definitely not somebody who is lacking in support and love from other people. We have that energy over here with the Page of Swords, which may be new news coming into you via some type of communication, email, telephone call, letter, or just new news in general. But also, when I'm looking at this, the message is in the mind. The message is being in your mind too much. Perhaps you are somebody who very much so wants to always have this particular energy right here of the Nine of Pentacles and be someone who has this abundance, and there's nothing wrong with it. But you are being asked, I believe, to also focus on the beautiful things that you have. The Lover's card comes out, especially if somebody is in a loving, nurturing relationship. It could be just loving, nurturing relationships in general. It does not have to be romantic. Could be about partnerships, being having some sort of partnership deals with people. Excuse me. The balance and unity of things. But the primary meaning here with the Lover's card is having harmony and being able to attract the things in your life, and maybe even attracting a relationship. The perfect relationship is if that is something that you are looking for. Because it happens to be next to the Nine of Pentacles, which is mainly about money and resources, the Lover's card is telling me that you are someone who will be making good financial choices and decisions in your life. You will always be someone who has a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food in your belly. You will never be wanting for anything, which is what the Nine of Pentacles is about. But you do have to step back and get out of this headspace that you are often in. You're somebody who communicates very, very well. You have the gift of gab and very, very intelligent. A lot of mental agility within your life as well. But the Page of Swords also talks about moving forward with a decision, moving forward with your ideas, which goes back to the messages, the overall messages that your angels are trying to tell you. Move forward in projects. You may have a bunch of new ideas, which is beautiful. And you may be somebody who has a tremendous amount of creativity and ideas of new projects, but if you don't move forward for fear of being able to do it, maybe you were told at some point in your life as you were growing up, you can't do this and you can't do that because you're not smart or you're not capable or your ideas are just crazy and out there. It's going to turn out wrong. And so you internalize that. People internalize those comments, especially if they come from those who are supposed to be loving and supportive to you. So I feel that in your life, you are someone who is very loving and supportive to other people because perhaps as you were growing up in your life, you didn't get necessarily the support that you should have been receiving. So that's what I'm getting over here. I'm getting a confirmation of you moving forward with these beautiful ideas that you have in your life. Now, let's take a look at what your guardian angels right now want to say to you. Not in your dreams, but right now. What are your guardian angels wanting to say to you? Those in the pile three, please, angels, connect with those of pile three. Thank you. We have an epiphany with a higher self and connection with runner guides. The number 50, which is once again about change in your life, going after change, making that change. And then that 9 comes back again with this one here. So 2 times we have the number 9, confirming to me as what the 9 represents, which is a person who's very, very smart, very independent, and somebody who believes significantly in providing love and support and charity to society, to those who are in need, to those who have less, an animal lover as well. But with the epiphany, that has to do with the idea, the bright idea of something that you have up your sleeve. The epiphany of doing something, a bright idea that you have, which will take you to connecting better with your higher self. Perhaps something that you are trying to do as far as a project is connecting to those, let's say, starting some type of, this is just an example, some type of charitable organization where you are able to help those in need. And you find that having that idea is something that you would like to move forward towards, but you're afraid, you're hesitant. At the stage in life, you are wondering, how am I going to do this? How am I going to move over? How am I going to move on? What resources do I have? Who are the people who are going to help me? And your angels are telling you, we got you. We can help you. We are here with you, supporting you. Take the leap with whatever epiphany this may have. And what you may be doing will be something that will be so beautiful for you, so inspiring for you, that it'll help you connect to your higher self. Beautiful. And then we have connection with the runner guides. Number 5 again, for change. Make that change. Now I got the Michael Jackson song in my head. Make that change. So, directly from the book for the connection in Runner Guides, it says, you may feel as though finding what you need to feel safe and secure is almost impossible. Whether it's looking for a new house, I think I had mentioned a new house, looking for a new house over here after you've sold the one you're living in, finding a new community after, leaving an old group of people with whom you are no longer relating, or simply locating the parking spot you need in a crowded supermarket lot when in a hurry. By all appearances, the odds seem stacked against you. Never fear, though. Take a deep breath and call on your runner guides to help you find what you need. They are ready to lead you to the right place at the right time. Whether it's leading you to the car pulling out of a parking space close to the entrance of the store you're in a rush to enter, or drawing your attention to particular and a particular ad or article that leads you to find the house you're looking for. Boy, that's a run-on sentence. Or the community you want to connect with, your runner guides are ready to bring you what you need. All you need to do is ask. So, this goes very well with the earlier card of being supported and having support, which is right over here. We'll move this card over here. You are being supported. But that's interesting that it's called the runner guides because my personal thing to do when you are in a parking lot and you can't find parking no matter what. I ask my angels to help me find a parking lot. I'm like, come on, guys, will you please help me, assist me here in finding a parking lot, the right parking spot that's going to be for me. Now, I did not know that they were called runner guides. So now I learned something myself. Down the road, I'm going to be calling on my runner guides. I've just been saying angels, and I'm sure they don't care. They know exactly who needs to do what in what situation. But it's funny. Don't laugh at that. But you know what? It's funny. It really, really works. You may still have to circle a little bit more, but you will find the right and perfect parking spot for you. It's a given, 100% guaranteed. I guarantee it. Sometimes it's even better. They will, as before you even get there, if you know that it's going to be a place that has a lot of difficulty finding parking spaces like Costco or wherever, say, just reach out to them and say, angels, please, I'm asking you to please help me find a parking spot as soon as I get there. And believe it or not, you will start turning right, turning left, and then boom, there will be your parking spot. So give it a shot. You have nothing to lose. I use it all the time and it's great. Okay, so I pulled a couple of angel numbers while I was yakking to you right now. And these are the ones that came out for you. Number 22222222 feminine forces with relationships, harmony, prosperity, collaboration, patience, humility, support, and connection. While you have the strength to accomplish everything on your own, independent person that you are, life is meant to be shared. Partner with the right spirit, and together you'll become an unstoppable force. This may have something to do with the idea that you have of whatever project you are planning on doing, whatever it is in your life. Don't do it by yourself, if at all possible. Honor your commitments and value the people around you. Avoid judgment and focus on listening to build meaningful connections with people. That goes back to the lover's card, that connection, that bonding with somebody else. And it doesn't have to be in a romantic relationship. It could be simply a partnership of some sort. So that is a feminine forces card, and that is number 2222. So look out for numbers that you may see that are in a series of twos, 22, 2000 even, number two, and those are messages for you from your angels. Then you have 101, which is starting over with wisdom, transformation, and resilience, growth, empowerment, and new beginnings. Some of you may have had to end something in your life and you are restarting something. It could also be just new beginnings of a new project that you want to do in your life. So we have happiness stems from self expression, growth, and experiences. View values as steps to deeper wisdom. Happiness is real, achievable, and all around you. Appreciate both the small and significant moments on your journey. Failures are opportunities for renewal. Embrace the fresh start ahead. Very nice. I think that is another hopeful advice card for you to keep moving forward. Think about things carefully as much as you can with your Page of Swords, but in the end, you have to take that jump. You have to jump. So, this is all that I have for you today, my dear pile number three. I sure hope that you enjoyed your reading and you received some sort of benefit from it. That's all I ask. If you enjoyed it, please give me a little comment, a little thumbs up, subscribe. And my name was Lucy B, and I am available here doing my tarot card readings as often as I possibly can. I will see you at your next reading. Thank you for being here. Bye bye for now. Pile number four. Hello, welcome to your reading. So I'm very curious to find out what this beautiful card here has in store for you. What messages your angels are trying to tell you through your dreams. So let's remove the little tape here and see what the title is. And it is the Lover card. So interesting. You may be having some sort of dream about your soulmate coming into your life or somebody that you connect with very much so as your soulmate. Remember, soulmates do not have to be romantic in nature. This is the Lover card, and the messages that are being brought to you, sent to you from your angels through your dreams. And if this is anywhere close to what you have been dreaming about, this is the message within that dream. And it says, a lover in your dream represents a deep emotional connection and spiritual contract, as I was saying, your soulmate. Dreaming of a lover suggests you are undergoing an emotional transformation or exploring a deeper need for intimacy. It reflects your emotional state, possibly indicating a shift in your romantic relationships or a longing for a connection with your inner self. So there you go. It doesn't have to necessarily be a longing for a connection with a partner or love. It could simply be a message to you to connect with your inner self, to learn how to love yourself above all other things in life. That's where it has to start with. And how do you connect with your inner self? Connecting with your inner self is as simple as doing something in your life that brings you passion and joy and happiness. When you are doing that, you are connecting to your higher self. Something a little bit more significant could be in meditation, in quieting your mind, imagining yourself connecting to that inner higher being who you are. Also, doing some shadow work where you can look at yourself, your eyes into a mirror, and see what the reflection is telling you back. These are all ways to connect to your inner self. So, if you are somebody right now who is having dreams, romantic dreams, dreams where you are dating someone, even sexual dreams, this may be a message from your angels to you that it's time to love yourself more and connect to your higher self more than you already are. It could also be that something within your life is lacking. You are lacking in the emotional connection with other people. You may be not feeling loved as much as you should be feeling, as much as you want to be feeling. You may be feeling a little neglected as well. This also goes with making or having a dream about affairs, an affair with somebody, especially if you are already connected to somebody emotionally and you're having this dream about somebody else. The dream isn't necessarily that you are an adulterous person, that you like to cheat on your mate. The dream can simply be that you are not getting something within that relationship and it's coming out in your dreams. So very interesting. Let's put this over here and let's keep going with the rest of the reading and see what the rest of the reading is going to show you. All right. These cards right here that I'm going to pull next are my dream cards. These are cards that I can connect with to connect to you. And as I shuffle the cards right now, I'm asking your angels to connect with my angels to connect to me. And I will try and get a little bit of a feel for who I am speaking to, who I am doing this reading for. What are your characteristics? What is it that I am getting from you to let you know if this is the right reading for you? So, angels, of those who are listening. Please connect with my angels and bring out the card or cards that I need to be able to connect with the personality, the characters of the people who are listening, or the one particular person who may need to hear this message. Thank you. We have the number 37. I have a feel since I was shuffling that I needed to do one more card. I didn't do this for the other numbers, the other decks, but I do for this one. What is the other energy that I need to connect with, angels? Actually, one more. They wanted to come with it as a pair. All right. We have the number 37. Some of you may be 37. Some of you may be 30 years old. The 3 plus the 7 equals 10, which equals 1, which equals independence. 4, which has to do with stability and the structure of things and security. And the number 3, which is someone who's very creative, connects well with other people, thrives well on community, needs community within their life, able to connect creatively with other people as well. The first message that I am getting is you are a person, at least one of you, who doesn't always show your cards. You don't always show people, especially strangers, what makes you tick. You hold back a lot. You hold back a lot, and we can say that you put a mask out in the open, and very few people actually connect to who you are. You're a person who is also very connected spiritually, and you have also had experiences before spiritually connecting to angels, connecting to other beings. You have seen things as well. You are someone who may be a musician, has a love for music. You may be into music in some sort of field for your career or simply something that you do as a hobby for you, but it is something that brings out creativity and joy and happiness. And that is how you end up connecting to your inner higher self when you are in that mode. I'm also getting someone who's very independent and knows how to make the decisions and go for them. I'm also getting the message of somebody who is not a pushover. You don't let people push you around, tell you what to do. You set your boundaries quite well with those in your life. People don't mess with you. High intelligence, but also a softer side of you, a softer, beautiful side of you. I'm getting somebody who is in the arts, somebody who loves art, maybe theater as well. I feel that you have a connection with your past that you haven't been able to let go of. You have a longing for that still that affects you currently. This particular card right here is telling me, with one finger pointing up and one finger pointing down, is as above, so below. You're being asked with your angels to connect both spiritually as well as your physical body. Take care of your physical life, your physical body, your physical resources, your material wealth, your material situations in your life, but also remember to connect spiritually as well. And to, once again, the message that I'm getting here is to take the time to connect to your higher self, to your higher being. I'm getting a dancer as well, a beautiful dancer, very talented. You're very talented when it comes to expressing your art, your creativity. That is your happy place. That may not be necessarily the job that you do as your 9 to 5 job, but it is what you long for in your future. There are both positive and negative sides of you, as we all have. I feel that you try and balance out both the positive and negative side of yourself. You could be somebody who would benefit doing some shadow work and connecting with the shadow sides that you have. One way that you can also connect to your higher self is to do some mirror work with the connecting to your higher self is to do some mirror work through the shadow work. I feel that you have a connection to animals, especially a dog. I feel that you're tough and fiery. You may be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. I feel fire, a lot of fire in this reading right here. I also am feeling water energy, flowy water energy. So Pisces, Cancer, and I believe it's Scorpio as well. I can go on and on and on here, but I'm going to leave it here because there is other cards that I need to address, and I wasn't expecting to do a 3 card pull on this one. So now I hope that resonated with you and it connected to some of you. And if so, please leave a comment letting me know if I was able to tap in to you. Okay, these are the moon cards, and let's see if I can connect now with your angels to tell you what additional messages they send to you in your dreams. We have Cancer. I did say that I was getting a watery Cancer sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. We have a double confirmation here that you may be a Cancer. You don't have to be. You can have here the card that you're getting is push through any insecurities that you have with the first quarter moon in Cancer. Let's take a little gander here at what the book actually says for first quarter moon in Cancer. Ooh, I opened it up right away. Says drawing this card suggests that you may be allowing self doubt to derail you. Chances are that you are starting off strong, fast out of the gate, and full of bravado, but now you're allowing fears and doubts to cloud your vision. Family issues coming up now, needing to deal with, and maybe you think you're not good enough or you're waiting for something to go wrong. This isn't the way to get what you want in life. Instead, be kind to yourself and others. Work on your insecurities and head towards your goals. The manifestations that you need to do with this card is say, I am and I can. So beautiful. Working on your self doubts that you may have is maybe something that you are experiencing within your dreams. I'm seeing somebody here in this card who is very lonely at times. And I keep getting the message again that you don't always feel fulfilled in how you should be treated, whether it's from your friends, a romantic partner, your family. I feel that sometimes people take advantage of you and mistreat you, not physically, but maybe emotionally. There's a lot of water here, as it is the Cancer sign. I feel that you may need to meditate more, focus on listening to meditation with water running, either brook or ocean waves crashing against rocks. I think that will help you to be able to connect better with your higher self or with your angels and try and get the messages that they are trying to relay to you. Very nice. Let's go on for this pile right here. What messages do we have for pile number 4? Messages for pile number 4, lover of animals. I had said earlier that you are a lover of animals and you have a very strong connection to animals. In fact, your animals may be considered to you as the love of your life. You may refer to them as love of my life. You have a beautiful connection to animals, and animals have a beautiful connection to you. I feel that is one of your happy places when you are with your pet. I did mention over here that somebody had a dog is something that I was getting. Now we have this one here with a little rabbit. You may have a rabbit as well. This message came out, but you have an affiliation too with owls. As a very intuitive person that you are, especially if you are a water sign, owls may be something that are of good luck to you. You may have owls, either jewelry or owls in your house of some sort of figurines. You may work with animals as well. That may be your 9 to 5 job is working with animals, but that is not necessarily the passion, the project that you want for your future. This may be something that temporarily you are doing right now because you do love animals, but it is not your passion. It is part of your passion, but not where you want to see yourself down the road. I feel you have a lot of friends who are also big time animal lovers, and I feel that you also connect with them community wise. Something related to working with animals, maybe rescue, charity of some sort. You have a lot of community support with the purpose of supporting and helping animals as well. All right. Let's see now what your angels specifically are trying to tell you, what your guardian angels want you to know right now, not in your dreams, but right now. What do your guardian angels want you to know right now? For pile number 4, please. I have closure. Somebody needs some sort of closure in their life, something that is remaining open. And card that flipped over is the leap of faith with the guardian angel. So, two of your guardian angels messages that you are receiving is to take that leap of faith of something that you have planned and you have in mind to do, but you won't be able to get there until you work on what you have to leave behind in the past. I think because it's hard for me. Once I channel, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I think one of the messages that I said when I was looking at here that there's a sadness about you sometimes that you have to look at, that you continue to experience something from your past and you're not letting it go. It haunts you still, it still bothers you. I think that is where the closure advice is coming from. Letting go so that you can move on and connect to better things in your life, especially maybe that is part of what holds you hostage and stuck in being able to connect with your higher self, your higher purpose, is that inability to hold on to something that happened in your past. You likely will know what that is. Perhaps we can find a little bit more information here with the tarot cards. Let's see what the tarot cards are going to be able to tell me. Also, taking the leap of faith. So, faith. So, with the number 3, which is number 3 is all about connections and community. So, whatever it is that you decide to do down the road with your life, follow that passion, take that leap of faith. I feel that it will be community based. I do not feel that it will be something that you do alone. So we have over here the we have over here the Justice card. justice wanted to come out, balancing your life. You may also be a Libra. We have over here the Magician, beautiful, manifesting things in your life, manifesting what you want and trying to go for what it is that you want. Do a little bit more reading as well. Ooh, okay, these are the last two. Oh, we have several. Let's move these over and around so I have more room. Let's do this. Let's do that. We got the Four of Pentacles. We got the Nine of Wands. And we got the Knight of Pentacles. Nice. Very, very nice. Let me move these over a bit so that we can see all of your cards. That goes there, that goes there, and that one we'll leave right over here. Okay, so let's see. What further messages are they trying to tell you, your angels trying to tell you? So I do see a lot of pentacles in this reading right now. So you are right now being told that you are going to get the money that you need for whatever it is that you are trying to go after, whatever project, whatever it is in your life that you are trying to do, you will receive and have the money, the funds to be able to do it. Even though currently you've been manifesting a lot to be able to get the funds that you need to be able to move on with whatever it is that you want in your life. And you've been even holding on to money, to your money for dear life and not spending as much as you would like to or need to because you have a goal, a plan right now of saving up your money to be able to do what you want. And the messages that are coming here is that you will be able to get what it is that you want, especially the money, the funds to be able to do it. And you have here the Nine of Wands, which is standing firm and protecting your investments, protecting your idea, protecting whatever it is in your life that you feel that you need to protect, evidently, and nothing's going to happen to that because you are there standing firm and stable and not letting anybody or anything get to you or take away that idea or take away that purpose for you. You have been manifesting for a very, very long time how to make more money, how to get more money. This is something that you do consistently and you do routinely. I see money, 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 and money over here. So very much a card, not so much about emotional growth here or connections, love connections as your lover card here would imply. It's more the love of something that you have in mind that you want to be able to fulfill. It could be anything, buying a house, getting a new job, completing a project that you have underway, starting a new business. Whatever it is, the idea that you have and that you were worried about not having the money, the funds to be able to get there, you are being protected. You will be able to have those funds. You are being told that this money will be coming into you. It's coming in at a slow pace. It's galloping very slowly to get to you, but it will get to you. And the nine of the card nine with is which is the justice card is just simply saying you have to balance your life out a little bit more because all that you are doing right now is thinking very materialistic and not connecting spiritually as well as you should. Remember, the messages up here were to connect to your higher self, to spend more time with your spirituality, to let go of the past, to take a leap of faith, but also this is all materialistic, what I have down here, with the exception of the Nine of Wands card, which is about protecting and not letting anybody get your idea, get what it is that you want to do. So I think that the card here is telling you to have some balance. Find the balance in your life between your physical life as above and so as above so below. Remember, this is what I received from this card. As above so below. And you need to find that balance within your life because you are kind of swayed more into the materialistic realm right now and not connecting as spiritually as you should. So that's the message that I got there for you. And now let me finish off here with the angel card numbers to see what angel messages they have for you in regards to the numbers to look out for. We have the number 666. That one came out. I think it was in the second pile reading. So don't freak out. 666 is not a bad number. It's gotten a bad rap. It is not the devil number. It's actually the number of reflection and healing and self discovery. All the messages that have been told to you so far, it's just double confirmation here for you. And it says, the card, unexpected changes are on the horizon for you, challenging your thoughts and your feelings. This is a prime opportunity to reassess your identity. Remember, connecting with who you are internally, embrace a mindset shift, opt for optimism, confidence, and trust. Listening to your intuition and understanding your emotions are key to your growth and evolution. So look out for those numbers in that order, 666 or 66 or just the number 6 in general. And the last card that came out is a drama alert. Independence, purpose, solitude, growth, healing, and aspirations. Big aspirations from your part. Take a few deep breaths, it says, and turn your focus inward. You need time to reflect and consider your options. Rely on your inner strength and trust that you're moving in the right direction. What may seem like a pause in activity is simply a natural part of your journey. So you may be experiencing a pause, a stagnation of something going on in your life right now. Especially, it may be related to money, not having the funds that you need right now to get the job done, to start the project. But it says what may seem like a pause is simply a natural part of the journey. Just slow down, balance yourself better, as above, so below. Connect to the heavens as well as to your physical self. Meditate, go inward, try and connect to your higher self to find your higher purpose. Pray to your angels, trust in your angels, and take the time to think and write down when you have a dream of some sort and research it. Try and find out what your angels may be trying to tell you in your dreams. That's all that I have for you today. I hope that I was able to connect with you in some sort of way and give you some beautiful words of encouragement from your angels. My name was Lucy B. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all of that. Comment if you can. And I will see you at your next reading. Bye bye for now.